Man, I kind of get tired of this. Every so often, I post videos about how I feel about my country, and I give you an honest opinion about what I think. And usually, the people who post the feedback are usually positive. But then again, there are some people who like to challenge your intelligence. There are people who like to always call you things out of the book. They want to question your gender. They want to question your race. They want to question your sexuality. They want to question your intelligence. They want to question your patriotism, and of course, they want to question your living. And I kind of think to myself, when will I ever stop? Sometimes I think to myself that is it worth it to continue posting videos on YouTube, or is it just worth it just to keep watching other people make fools of themselves and then of course get the attention that they deserve instead of worrying about people like me who are average working people who just post videos on YouTube just to make a message out there. I really think that Americans are not that dumb, but there is certainly a fraction of a few many Americans who believe anything that they get off the media. And I especially believe that most likely it's coming off of the talk radio and off of the conservative press like Fox News and the National Review, WorldNet Daily, Newsmax. I mean, it's coming from all these sources. And half of these people probably have ties to some political group, whether it's a Democratic group or a Republican group. It's like every so often someone comes up with these cockamamie scandals and these made up stories and these false rumors about Barack Obama and Joe Biden. And I think to myself, when will we get onto some real issues and stop worrying about all these red meat issues? I mean, right now you already see that the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community all upset because of the religion getting in the way of their love and happiness. You see that many pro-choice people are upset because pro-life people are always standing in the way of having them decide on their religions and their beliefs. And then you got the African American community, you got the Latino community, you got the Asian American community, and you got the Native American community still not getting their issues to be heard. And it's going to be a lot of stuff on the table for Barack Obama as president. I mean, he's walking into a recession, two wars. We got a divided nation, and we got people who are making millions of dollars lying about him on record. So this time I decided to come up with a better title for my video. All right, one thing. It's kind of weird that all these people say that Barack Obama kills babies because of some kind of cockamamie bill called Born Alive. I mean, Barack Obama is a married man with children. I mean, it would be probably more true if Barack Obama was a single man and he didn't have a wife and he didn't have two daughters. And he believes in adoption and control, birth control. I mean, do you want your 16-year-old daughter to get pregnant? Do you want your 13-year-old daughter to get pregnant? I mean, there are so many things in this world that a man can't decide on, and the law shouldn't decide on either. I don't understand why religion and law always seem to get intertwined into one another. I mean, right now you got so many issues on the table, and we're worried about abortions and gay marriage and stuff like corrupt media. I mean, that stuff is not going to get no airplay for any Republican who's trying to run for office. And then you hear talk about Republicans who are trying to be firewalls to the Democratic Party. That's not helping fix the problems. That's only creating more problems because they refuse to work together on issues to help all of us as Americans. We're not just Republicans, we're not just Democrats, we're not just independents, we're not in a blue America, we're not in a red America. This is the United States of America. Everyone is welcome to express their opinions. And I cannot stop anybody who believes that Barack Obama kills babies. I mean, honestly, I don't think that would ever be true if this man has a wife and two children. And another thing, the birth certificate. I mean, Barack Obama was born to an American woman and a Kenyan father. He doesn't know much about his Kenyan family other than he has a Kenyan grandmother. I mean, all this talk about his siblings from over in Africa, I mean, he doesn't know much about them. And then, of course, the Aunt routinely. I mean, this is the type of tactics that the dumb right always create. They want to generate phony outrage in order to drive up negatives against Barack Obama, his wife, and Joe Biden. And I think to myself, why hasn't the Democratic Party ever did stuff like that to the Republicans? Oh, they're going to say that the media is in the tank for Barack Obama, right? Well, here's the rundown about the media. The media is a corporation that funnels money into ad revenue. They appeal to conservatives, liberals, independents, moderates. I mean, it funnels into whoever likes the programs. I mean, you got MSNBC, it tilts more towards Democrats. And you got Fox News Channel tilting more towards Republicans. And CNN catches flack from both Republicans and Democrats. So I guess that's in the middle. My personal concern and personal outrage is how people take people like Sean Hannity and Rush Limbaugh, who make 9 figures annually, seriously. These men are college dropouts, so I guess they appeal to people who haven't went to college. Usually those who went to college and those who have successful jobs are the ones who usually believe things that Barack Obama or John McCain, Sarah Palin, or Joe Biden said, instead of taking word from the liberal media or the conservative media. Let's just dismiss the conservative and liberal media biased mess. All I'm going to say is corporate-owned media. It really feels good to say stuff to America because posting videos on YouTube is another way of getting your opinion out there without having to be silenced by an opposition. This is unregulated, it's unfiltered, it's common sense. It's not the type of stuff that you might not like, it's the type of stuff you may like. I'm just doing an honest opinion about what's going on in my country. And it starts from Dayton, Ohio, and it works its way all across the country and probably across the world. I mean, I wouldn't have these subscribers if I didn't talk about something they wanted to relate to. So once again, I'm just waiting for the rocket to Mars. What about you? We can go to the red planet. After all, NASA's spending millions of dollars trying to get up on that planet. How about us take a ride up there?